this happens, guaranteed, you're going to see every seller relocate to a home that better suits their needs. They're going to want to sell their home because they finally can. Most likely, the only reason this isn't already a thing is because the investors of mortgage-backed securities typically see their loans paid off in full within 7 to 12 years. Because after all, people don't keep their home for that long, and when they sell it, that balance then pays off the loan. So this would completely screw up that market to a certain degree. But if we could find a way around this so that once people have a loan, they could take it with them on the next home, at least on a primary residence, it'll open up a lot of inventory. Second, they should allow you to take the tax basis with you. The fact is, homeowners are sitting on a ton of equity, and since those property values are typically tied to the value of the home when you purchase it, it can be very expensive to move. This entices a lot of people to stay and never sell, because by selling, they would be giving up the low property tax basis and would have to pay a lot more on the next one. If you get rid of this and allow people to take their property tax basis to the next one, it'll solve the problem entirely. 3. Reduce capital gains when you sell a property. I know this one is a bit unpopular, but it's true. There are so many homeowners out there who are sitting on record gains, and they don't want to sell because they don't want a portion of those proceeds to go to taxes, sometimes as high as 37%. Just imagine you bought a property in 1970 for $100,000, and now it's worth $3 million. Even with the $500,000 capital gain exclusion on a primary residence, if you lived in California, that is an $880,000 tax bill, just gone because you sold. And finally, 4th, give tax credits to builders. I promise, if you eliminated or reduced taxes on profits generated from property development, you would have so many developers jumping on the chance to go and build more homes. Alternatively, if you give builders a subsidized interest rate as an incentive to build more homes, they will build more homes. I hate to say it, but everything here is about money. And if you make it enticing to build low-income units or starter homes, they'll build those units. As a real estate guy, these 4 items would have a measurable difference immediately. Even I would consider selling if I could take the loan with me. And that says a lot because I absolutely love where I live. But since I have a 2.8% mortgage rate fixed for the next 30 years, I'm not going anywhere. I'm keeping that for as long as I can. The same applies if I were a developer. Right now, there's just too much risk, there's too much uncertainty, and interest rates are too high. But if all the profits were tax-free, well, that's something I would consider. To me, this just seems like a net positive because the alternative is just no new construction. Anyway, for anybody listening, this is just my take, and I would love to know if you agree or disagree down below in the comments section. And don't forget, if you want more information that I'm able to include in a YouTube video, I do have a newsletter down below in the description. It's totally free. I post all my research there once a week, so if you want to be a part of it, the link is down below. Thank you so much.